And this, by the way, is not the only conflict that's brewing in West Asia. The war in Yemen is in focus again, the so-called forgotten war. The world remembers it only when the war begins to reflect in their petrol bills. And it's happening again. Tensions are flaring. The Iran-backed Houthis in Yemen are attacking Saudi targets. Investors are spooked. Oil prices are skyrocketing. A conflict happening thousands of miles away is interfering in our personal expenses. This report has all the details.
Geopolitics can be a brain churner. Here's a crash course for the uninitiated. There is renewed fighting in Yemen. Iran-backed Houthis are stepping up their assault on Saudi forces. Close by, the Americans are hunting for Iranian oil tankers. West Asia is on the edge, and you don't need to live there to know that. A trip to your local gas station should be enough. Oil prices are soaring. On Monday, they reached a 13-month high. Brent crude was up almost 2%. At one point, it was trading at $63.76 per barrel. The last time we saw these rates was in January 2020. The US and Iran were almost at war after Qasem Soleimani's assassination. Two theaters of conflict have reignited. First in Yemen, where the Houthis have launched a fresh offensive. Their target is the government's last stronghold, Marib. The attacks are spilling over into Saudi Arabia, a key backer of the Yemeni government. Last week, the rebels launched a drone strike. 4 hits in the heart of Saudi Arabia's Aba airport. One civilian aircraft burst into flames. There was another attempt on Sunday. An explosive-laden drone was fired towards the kingdom. This time it was intercepted and destroyed. Such brazen attacks will surely elicit a response. When and where is the question. Close by in the Persian Gulf, the standoff is between the US and Iran. The Americans are in search of Iranian oil tankers. They believe Iran is circumventing sanctions and exporting oil to countries like Venezuela. Is it just political uncertainties that are driving up oil prices? No, some of it is choreographed. The OPEC members in Russia are holding back on production, a time-tested policy to drive up prices. In America, the COVID stimulus bill is on track for approval. This will help small businesses. Oil markets love a good recovery, especially when it involves the world's biggest consumer. Chances are neither you nor your country is party to these conflicts, but you feel the pinch. Every time you fill up the tank, crude rallies inevitably drive up fuel prices. In India's Bhopal, extra premium petrol crossed the 100 rupee mark. Some gas stations had to shut down because their analog meters could only display 2 digits. Petrol and diesel are selling at record rates. In New Delhi, a litre of petrol is now worth 89 rupees. Diesel is going at 79.35. Fuel prices have risen for a 7th straight day. The government isn't planning to cut taxes, which means the only relief will come when global oil prices correct. Peace in West Asia can guarantee steady oil prices, but as historians will tell you, that is asking for too much. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.